We will now have, from India, Mr. Sabut, who is Head of Engineering for UIDAI, and he's leading the work around Aadhaar 2.0 and the modernization of the largest digital ID program in the world. Mr. Sabut.
Good morning, everybody. I thought I'll get some opportunity to show the deck. Nonetheless, I'll try and make it up for this deck over here. So yesterday, there was a fireside chat wherein CEO UIDAI presented some of the numbers. And we take that pride. If you look at today, we do around 90 million authentications per day. And our aspirational goal is to go to 250 million per day. And that's something we intend to achieve through offline credential. Through verifiable credential, we want to take verification process to an offline way, wherein every Aadhaar number holder, every citizen of this country, of India, will be empowered to access verifiable credential, use that for day-to-day usage. Recently, we released our Aadhaar app that empowered the citizens to demonstrate 3 use cases in their day-to-day journey: show, share, and verify. Now, if you look at in India, the paper usage of Aadhaar, actually, we don't have the real numbers, but we believe it happens every now and then. Whether you check into a hotel, or you are going into a concert, or you are proving your identity at an educational institute, or for an exam, everywhere they believe on the Aadhaar verification, the trust of the Aadhaar. And we have seen many places wherein the offline usage is happening. And in order to bring a trust to that, we started the Aadhaar credential. It's based on the open standards of ISO MDOCS as well as IETF STJOT. And we started issuing the credentials to the resident. And we are creating a workflow wherein when you present your Aadhaar through verifiable credential, you can verify the trust. It's all backed by the cryptographically signed, the whole credential is digitally signed, so you have a trust around that. The second part of the Aadhaar app, the functional the value that we are providing is around the verification. Now, in Indian context, authentication means you give your fingerprints or face or iris through a trusted partner. In our terminology, we say AUA or sub-AUAs. So they have their own framework and they connect to us and do verification. Now we are democratizing that verification, that authentication process through something called verification, wherein your facial image is available in the smartphone where the Aadhaar app resides, and through that, you can perform a verification while performing a credential sharing with the verifier. So that's enabling a trust around the whole sharing process. It's ensuring that the Aadhaar number holder is present while doing the sharing exercise. The second part in Indian context, which is very important, I'm sure this is also applicable to a lot of developing countries, is the fact that in an Indian family, you don't have every member having a smartphone. It's a single phone gets shared across multiple family members. In a family, typically we have seen in class 2 or in rural areas, one smartphone gets shared. So our app ensures that your family members' credentials can be stored in a secured form, and each of these credentials of the family member can be shared at the point of usage. So we say that in our concept it's called multiple profiles, and multiple profiles get shared across in one app. It's all stored. The other aspect of the Aadhaar app which we have built, again, if you look at today, we have seen number of frauds related to uses of the identity or your authentication protocols. Like, for example, biometric authentication. How do you ensure that there is some sort of trust that when you lock the biometrics, it is locked. Nobody can make use of the biometrics without your consent. How do you establish that trust? So the Aadhaar app ensures that the resident can control which all biometric, whether the biometric is available for any kind of authentication or not. So that's a biometric lock and unlock feature. And apart from that, we do have authentication history wherein you do see all the authentication and credential sharing that you have undertaken with the verifiers or with your regular AUA partners. So one of the why I'm here, like I'm sure these are some of the things may not be quite relevant to the other countries, but what is important here? Why we are here to present about the Aadhaar app? One of the strong use case that we are driving with our partner countries is how do we ensure a cross-border exchange of credentials? Now since we do support all the international standards related to the credentials, how do you ensure that when an Indian citizen, when he travels out or your citizen travels to a country, how do you establish the identity? So I am here to request all the partner countries present over here, let's work together. Since we all support the standards, let's work together and build a platform which will enable credential sharing, which will enable your citizens when they travel to our country or when we travel to your country, we can use the credential to prove identity for day-to-day purpose. So that's something we would be here for next 2 days. We would love to talk to all of you on this issue to establish a platform wherein we work together and enable credential sharing for cross-border use cases. And as far as our wallet readiness is concerned, we also support, for example, we are working with some of the wallet providers like Google, Samsung, and Apple, and we are also ensuring that the wallet, the credential what we are issuing, that also goes to the wallet, and that also enables a person whenever they come for any presentation, they don't have to depend on the app itself, they can also use the wallet. So with this, I have covered some of the features of the app and the verifiable credentials, what we support. And my request is to all the partner countries present over here, as part of the MOSIP Connect, let's get together, let's build a platform which will enable cross-border exchange of the credentials. Thank you.